Ayo, what's up, you guys? So, I have a brand new Marvel Legends, thanks to the courtesy of my dad and to all dads out there. Uh, Happy Father's Day, including to my dad, which he actually got this for me at Target, since they just released like a bunch of the Infinity War Wave 2. So this, we have Marvel Legends, Marvel's Black Knight review. Now, personally, this is my favorite comic figure from this wave. Uh, my favorite figure from the wave. I would. Sorry about that. This being a little shit. Uh, I would say Thor if I didn't already have him, but for the movies, I would probably say actually the Build-A-Figure. This is the Cull Obsidian wave, so of course he comes with the Cull Obsidian. I got the other leg, so at least I'm going with the pattern. And so let's take a look at the box. So it has all the Infinity War type stuff. It has the yellow Avengers logo. It has that. It has the name at the bottom. It's the Cull Obsidian wave. It has legends at the top. Side artwork for Black Knight. And on the back has all the figures in the wave. Has a picture of the figure, since this is still when they did that, and it's not one of the ones where you can do that. And the bio says, an expert horseman and superior swordsman, Black Knight has a checkered history, has a powerful combatant with no clear allegiances. Now, I don't know the full bio. I know there was this is like the second Black Knight iteration, and this right here is supposed to be the first Black Knight iteration. I don't know the full story of why he has, how he got like all these skills and stuff. I just know there's been multiple of them. I know he's a hero and stuff like that. So we'll take a look at his accessories. So we'll take a look at all of his head sculpts. So we'll take this one off as well, considering I want to try this one on. So this is like the kind of, I guess, the second iteration, the one that's kind of like, I think, like the main one. So the head sculpt looks cool. This is like one of my second favorite head sculpt. And this one is supposed to be like the modern look, and he doesn't even have like all this knight stuff. It's just like he just has like a street jacket and like a laser sword, and I'm just gonna put it on there just to see how it looks, if I like that or not. Doesn't actually look that bad. It actually looks kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of looks kind of cool, but. And then we have this one, which is supposed to be the first iteration. It looks really cool. Put that on as well. And I'll show the articulation on two heads, because like this one and this one will have the same articulation, but this one won't. And that's how he looks with that. He looks really cool with that. But for the rest of the review, we're just going to have this one on just because. And then we have one final accessory, a sword. It's pretty flexible, so like if it comes warped, mine's not really super warped except for like in the handle. But it is a very nice looking sword. Now, I do say I wish he came with like a shield. That would have been cool, because I know he comes with a shield. He has like shield and a lance. So, and he has a nice little not really a sheath, but a holster for his sword right there. And then you can take this piece off. Now, this is my first experience with this body, where it's all chainmail and stuff like that. So let's take a look at the paint. Already looked at the head, so the cape is just like a blue, and then there's like little gold things right here. He's got this logo here, so black. Very nice paint on the buckle and on the gloves and all that stuff. It has these little crotch and butt pieces. It's got the nice sculpted chainmail. Looks really awesome. At least to say, this will be on my Avengers shelf. And one quick thing before we get on with like the rest of the stuff. My plan. There's like a couple different things I don't want to announce. So my Nona's gonna come out here because she's dropping off her car for me, and we're gonna head back to Washington. So we're gonna stay a couple days in Seattle. So I will try to record as much as possible. Then I know maybe on 4th of July there's a possibility I'll be going down to South Dakota. But I don't know if they have any Wi-Fi out there to begin with, and or internet. And also we're not gonna be doing too much out there. We're just gonna be spending time with a family that kind of lives on a farmish place. And then I think later on in the year we'll be going down to Medora and staying in the Rough Riders hotel, which is actually the first building that is actually haunted that I'll ever be going to. Actually, technically, I've been to one other building, but I haven't like obviously slept there, and that is the Custer House here in Mandan at Fort Lincoln. But I will record. If you want me to do like a scary video of this stuff, what I might do, I might like bring like, cause like I know I've done some research. It's supposed to be haunted there. Like they're supposed to be haunted in that Rough Rider hotel. So maybe I can see what happens. I don't know, cause like I don't know how to really do scary vids because like, you know, not maybe some stuff doesn't really happen. And if something does happen, I've heard that most ghosts there don't really bother guests. But I will record as much as I can in Medora. But yeah. So, anyways, let's get back to this. They did continue the paint on the back, not too much. It's just the black with some silver and some red highlights. I'll put this back on. Now, so for the first head, you can lift his head that far up, that far down, move side to side, and a decent bit of tilt. And he also does the forward and back move it. I do believe that is the same for this one. Just to make sure. Come on. Actually, I think that moves up farther, moves down, moves side to side. A little bit. Oh, that's got a lot of tilt. And yeah. And I think you can also do the. But for the articulation on this one, you can look up that much with this, down that much, move side to side. It's got a little bit of tilt, and it has pile driver type motion, so he still has that. Then his arms can move out that far. He's got a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that are hindered by this. He's got a wrist hinge and swivel. He's got an ab crunch that goes back that far, goes back that far. He's got a waist swivel. His legs can kick out that far. He's got an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, boot rotation. His ankles move down, move up. He's got ankle pivot. Actually, I missed something. He kicks back that far. So, and then we'll get into comparisons. And because this will be the head I will be using in my collection, or this one. What do you think? I kind of want to put this one on, but I like this one. For comparison, I will get out the other figure I reviewed this week. Oh, by the way, in case any of you guys were wondering what show I was watching, it is an anime. Again, I highly, like, if you're 14 like me, it's like kind of, you're a 14-year-old boy, it's kind of perfect for you. For your type of humor. Just because it's almost like a smaller Bucky Cap mold, we'll have and compared to the symbiote Spider-Man 2.0, and he is definitely taller. Yeah, he is definitely taller. So, move him out of the way. In fact, his box is actually kind of holding this up, but it's actually also being held up by a thing that holds a napkin. So, I do want to finish this wave. There's still Wasp and Malekith I definitely want. The other two I just want just because I think it would look cool. And they look like awesome figures. And I want Cull Obsidian out of this wave. So, yeah. Also, I'm kind of worried about putting Cull Obsidian on top where Thanos, Proxima Midnight, and Ebony Maw are. Because, like, he's bigger than Thanos, so he might have some more weight. I mean, once I get Corvus Clave on there, it might be balanced a little bit more, but... yeah, it's going to be interesting. So, at least to say, he is a pretty awesome figure. I'm actually pretty happy to have him. We actually almost went to Walmart because there was trouble with Target. And I was thinking, well, then maybe I can get that worthy cap. But then again, I don't know. I'm still like torn with the worthy cap because it's like it's an awesome looking Captain America. I would have 4, yes, but he looks awesome. He has Mjolnir. He's from Endgame. There's a lot of factors that I like about him. The only thing that would be holding me back is probably the fact that I have 4 Captain Americas. And 3 of them would be here at my mom's. But if I do get them as a gift, or if I actually buy them, like, I'm thinking that if I buy them, I'll have, like let's say, and I'm just speaking really hypothetical here, $100, I would buy him, and then I would buy some other figures that are actually in, like, a wave that I want to finish. Speaking of this wave, next one you should be looking out for is Night Thrasher or Red Goblin, because those are the other 2 I really like. Plus, Night Thrasher is going to be added to my Street Heroes, so, yeah. Also, for the recommendation on the Street Heroes thing, I know I'm supposed to be ending this video here, but the recommendation on the Street Heroes box set is, well, yes, I could get Luke Cage from it, but I think I should just get the 2-pack with Luke Cage and Claire Temple. It'd just all be there. You know, I'm not a guy that separates my movie and comic figures. Most of the time. With the Infinity War figures like Thor, Black Widow, and that Captain America, I'm going to. I don't know what you're playing with down there. But anyways. Oh yeah, the anime. I forgot to mention that real quick. It's called High School DxD. Again, if you're a 14-year-old boy or older, it's kind of a perfect type of humor for you. So, yeah. But I will have my friend here tomorrow and Tuesday. If I do record any videos with her, I don't know. It depends on what we're going to do. If we go to the park, maybe. If we go and do something, like in Bismarck or something, then maybe. But I don't know. So, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.